Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This is Alive. So as usual, I'm gonna wait for you to connect with me. Then I'm gonna explain what's going on, and then I will answer all of your questions. This is usually how it goes. So this time I'm in the forester. I'm not moving, I'm at home. But hi Pavel, how are you? You're the first on the live. I hope the connection is good and smooth because the service is not the best. I'm I'm fine. Finally back at home in France. The weather is not that bad today. What kind of weather do you have in Siberia? Must be very cold. Warm. But what is warm? -5, okay. Not that warm. Yeah, you didn't guess what it was. But I'm not gonna really talk about it here. This is I'm gonna reveal it in the next video, probably before next year. But yeah, it's something changed on the roof. There is a lot of new stuff coming for 2020. It's gonna be nice, really nice. And if I'm suddenly leaving the car to get outdoor, it's because I'm waiting for a big package, and this is some car parts for the forester. So don't be afraid, maybe the delivery guy will be here. I don't know, so it could happen during this live. You never know. Okay, so we are 4. Still a bit of a mess inside the forester. I need to clean everything up and like reorganize everything. Yep, people are coming slowly but surely. That's good. This is what we want. Okay. And Lizanne's not here with me today for the live because she's sick, so she don't really feel well and she preferred to stay in the bed, warm and cozy. So let's get to it. So if you followed our adventures lately, we were in Spain. Good morning. We were in Spain and we spent, okay, we spent around just a little bit less than a month in Spain. It was awesome. I already put 2 episodes of our Overland adventure in Spain, and there will be a third one and a last one. Hi everyone. But now we are back at home in France for Christmas. Actually, we will spend Christmas a little bit in France and in Italy with Lizanne's family. So there will be some kind of a break. For me, I'm not sure I'm gonna be that active on all my social network. But next year is gonna be a very big year for 2020. The big of the trip is coming. So at the beginning of January, I will be back in France. I have some work to do on the Forester, some paperwork, and yes, just like you said, for my calipers, I'm gonna change them. I'm done with this one. Not gonna try to rebuild them. I'm gonna throw them in the trash and replace them with new disc brakes, disc pads, because with the stuck piston everything is like in bad shape. So I'm gonna replace all of this. Some work to do on the car. New parts are coming, and I'm gonna the setup is very great, but I'm gonna make some little details for it to be even nicer. I'm gonna film some of that, so DIY videos incoming. But yeah, for now we're in France. This is a live. The next there will be yeah, I missed last Wednesday video, but there will be a video this Wednesday and this Friday, 2 nice videos just for you, and then it's gonna be Christmas. Yeah, no turbo. I really choose the Forester, the non-turbo version, for the simplicity of the engine, so I don't have a turbo and hold this turbo system. If something bad happen, this is still simple mechanic, so I can work on it by myself, and this is one less system to worry about, so no turbo. So that's pretty much it for the news. I don't want to tell too much, but there is a lot coming for 2020. A lot of good news, a lot of stuff happening. I also put a lot of work behind the channel, behind the videos, so you don't see it already, but yeah, there is some nice stuff to come, and I can't wait to share everything with you. I have Turbo Forester, and there is not much room in the engine. Yeah, and with the non-turbo, you saw it in my snorkel video, you have plenty of room around the engine, so it's really easy to work on. Yeah, the turbo version is kind of a mess inside under the hood. I really hope you liked the last video in Spain. I kind of tried something with these videos. The first one was a mix between music, cinematographic stuff. The second one is kind of raw. I just used one music, but most of it is very raw, very me talking and footage of the car without any music. And the next Friday one will be more edited, more music, some. I won't be talking straight like a vlog style. It will be like a video I will record afterwards. So I just wanted to try different things and see what you'll prefer, what's your preference. Still a struggle because I actually like editing videos with music. Thank you. But do you prefer with music, without music, or just in between? This is some feedback I really need to improve and to get something even nicer. But I will see with the video stats which one is working the best. Yeah, I think in between is a good option. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes, like if I'm stuck, I'm not gonna put some nice music and cinematographic stuff. It's more raw, but for scenery, landscape, and um, camping, I like to put some. Okay, thank you, Pavel, for the feedback. This is what I want to hear. Thank you so much. Okay, that's very interesting to know that my videos appear on Subaru forums, because I don't really go on Subaru forums. It's very windy here today. Yeah, DIY video, I like them, and you also like them, but like I can't create DIY video if I have nothing to do on the car. So when I have to do something on the car, I will record it for sure, but I can't just create it out of nothing. That's the problem. But they are nice video, and I love the fact that it's not just entertainment, it will also help you to work on your car and create new stuff. That's the beauty of it. I try to use the drone even more. I like it's really good quality. It had a nice atmosphere to the videos. We just bought another battery for the drone, so even more drone footage incoming. I like that. If you have more question about anything, do not hesitate. I will try to answer them. Do you like the Wednesday videos, like about gear review? How do drivers differ in the country? In which have you been? Spain, Norway? Ah, okay. Good question. Um, okay, a lot of question coming up all in the same time. So first of all, for Pavel, yeah, the driving style is really different between countries. Um, I found out that in Norway, sometimes the roads are very narrow, and they really like to stay in the middle of the road, even if they saw you coming. They don't really want to go on the side, so sometimes it's a bit tricky. And I find out that they don't really like parking lots. It's really difficult to navigate into the parking lot in Norway. People are kind of lost. In Spain, people, drivers or just people walking, they just jump in the middle of the street, in the middle of the road, so they don't look at the road. That's very, very dangerous. Lizanne was here sometimes to tell me, oh, there's a guy here, so I just hit the brakes real hard, but tricky situations. And on the more eastern countries like Latvia or Poland, people love to overtake, but like in a crazy way. There, even if people are coming in the other way, they will overtake you. Sometimes it's really dangerous. I saw a lot of cops on the road in Poland, so people tend to be a bit safer because they don't want a ticket. But yeah, in Latvia, yeah, sometimes they were on the other lane, and people have to pull out of the road to avoid a crash. That was pretty tricky. But yeah, just so you know, people in France don't really drive well. So, but yeah, it's still different in every country I visited. We'll see in Russia, Pavel, how it goes. Okay, next question. How many kilometers does your car have? I just passed the, okay, big numbers in English. 280,000 kilometers. Yep, that's it. I just passed that. Of the subject, have you thought about adventures in America? This this will be awesome. It's in our minds. After Mongolia, it will be awesome to just send the forester to maybe to Canada, and well, maybe not Canada or Alaska, you know, very north, and go all the way south to the United States, and then South America, and then yeah, all the way south. It will be a nice trip. We'll see that if we have time and if we have enough money to keep our journey going. That will be the thing that will be the real problem, sadly. But it's really, really in our minds. We really love Canada and the United States, and there is so much to see out there. It's in our minds, sure. Salut Gascoigne Baroudeur, ça fait plaisir de te voir là. Driver Latvia and Poland prepared you for Russia, yeah. That's for sure. The UK, that's fun because I thought you were driving on the wrong side of the road. I've been there once in the UK, but I wasn't driving. It was for a mountain bike trip. My friend was driving and we almost took some roads on the wrong side. Salut Laurent, de rien pour les vidéos, ça me fait très plaisir de partager ça. How often you let your girlfriend drive the Forester? She don't drive much for several reasons. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. The first one is I'm so used to drive that when I'm on the passenger side, I'm just bored, and even if I love looking at the landscape and stuff, I don't know what to do. So she drives just a bit in Norway, but I do most of the driving. There is also the fact that she have her driving license, but she didn't drive for a while, and sometimes it's a bit difficult, and even more in foreign country. Even me, sometimes I'm not comfortable with the signs, or the road are kind of different. So, but in the countryside, I'm okay to let her drive if she wants. I look at experience. Yeah, actually, Pavel, the Russian visa is the most difficult thing to get, and that's the key point for our Christmas holidays, because if we don't have this paperwork, we'll not be able to go to Central Asia and Mongolia. So we also need specific visa, because we'll have to cross the border several times. So yeah, we need a specific one. It can be long and tricky and expensive to get, but we really need it. So I will do my best to get it. But just like you said, it's the most tricky part. And we heard that crossing the borders with the car, the inspection and the paperwork at the border are very strict. So yeah, it's 2020 is really gonna be a different adventure, because so far in Europe it's been really easy without borders, without paperwork. It was just holidays, just enjoying and driving. But 2020 is gonna be more adventurous, I guess. And I hope we will get the Russian visa without any too much trouble, because that's definitely the key point here. Yeah, I'm sorry if I don't look at the camera. I am looking at myself. Northeast US. Hope to see you visit the US sometimes. Yeah, we really hope we will see the US. And especially, yeah, more and more people asking us if we want to come to the US, and we really want to bring some vodka with you on the border and make friends. That's a tactic. I'm not sure if it's working, but maybe I can try. Oh, sorry, but oh, maybe Pavel, can you translate this comment? Because right now I can't translate it. What does it say? Sorry, maybe I need to learn Russian as well. It will be nice. So we're waiting for Pavel translation. Anyway, thank you guys for connecting. Okay, Pavel, so yes, I was in the military. I served my country as a French Marine for 5 years. And then I decided that I wanted to travel in a different way. So I left. It was a very good experience being in the military. I learned a lot. And just before going on this trip, I was waiting for Lizanne to get some stuff sorted. So I worked as a bicycle technician. I love mountain bikes, so I work just a bit like this. So that's it for my professional stuff. Okay, so first mod for your forester for off-road capabilities. I think the base is tires. good tires, you can go with snow tires or AT tires. Maybe some bigger tires to improve just a bit your to lift just a bit. And then before the lift itself, it can be a bit expensive. I will say some nice skid plates, at least on the front. It will not improve the off-road capabilities, but then you will can scrape underneath without trouble. And then the lift, obviously a 2-inch lift. It's a good beginning. Very good beginning. Got some notification going. And then you can go with an LSD on your rear diff, central diff lock, but that's way more expensive. There is a new torque locker if you're really just into off-roading. If you have another car for a daily drive, you can get this this locker, this rear locker. But yeah, tires, good tires. I'm very happy with the BF Goodrich KO2s. Yes, I have some skid plates from a friend of mine. He made them for SF Forester, and he's gonna make some for SG Forester. I will talk a bit more about it in the future. But I do have, yeah, front skid plate for the oil pan and rear skid plate for the rear diff. Yeah, SG skid plates are coming. Hello, Book. How are you? It's always a pleasure to see you all here and just talking like this. Today I returned Cusco Front Street Tour bar to TACTIFOZ, and it turns out I have power steering. The steering wheel began to spin easier and the suspension began to work smoothly. So you mean the bar between two shock towers, like that links both of them? Yeah. Yes, okay. Okay, so they do improve the overall rigidity of the body. But what I don't know the real name. Truth brace, yeah, it should be that. They improve the overall rigidity of the car, especially with the Forester. It's a unibody cart. I had some on my previous track day cars, but for off-roading, it might be better to just let the car moving, because the car itself flex during off-roading. Yeah, no problem. Du coup, Gascogne baroudeur, je te traduis ça en français. J'étais dans les troupes de marine. Donc c'est des régiments d'infanterie, donc ça reste l'armée de terre. Et voilà, j'étais tireur de missiles anti-chars pendant 5 ans. Donc dans l'infanterie armée de terre. Voilà. Donc ouais, souvent les gens se trompent parce que c'est troupes de marine, mais c'est pas la marine, ça reste l'armée de terre. Yeah, the French is a bit different. Et du coup, Gascon Baroudeur, j'espère que tu es content de tes tentes de toit et que ça fonctionne bien. Ok. Du coup, les doubles batteries et tous ces systèmes, ça a plus de secret. Super. Ouais, Richard est vraiment super. Ouais. Toute l'équipe RLC de toute façon. Ouais. How is your New Year in France? Do you decorate a Christmas tree at home? So yeah, the tradition is also to have a Christmas tree and to decorate it. We do have one. It's not a real tree. It's just some kind of. It's made of wood, so it's still fun. But we did something really small this year, and for the New Year is not something I really. I say not the French people, but my family. We're not going crazy over the New Year, so we just have nice food all together. That's it. Pretty basic stuff. Okay, Andrew. I was glad to see you here, and have a nice day. Ok, Gascogne, et bon anniversaire à la petite du coup. Passe une bonne journée. Pour les about the price of the gas, the more expensive one was obviously in Norway. It was just a bit more than €1.80 cents per liter, so almost €2 the liter. That's crazy. And the cheapest one was in Poland and in Spain. €1.20 the liter. So that was nice. Yeah, Norway is pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. And yeah, something I want to say from the beginning, it's always a pleasure to share all this with you, and the lives are just amazing. I just love talking to you and answering your question. It's a real pleasure every time. While on your travel, how and where do you have a good shower? I did a video about that. We have a nice shower setup. So we have a shower cabin with a shower knob on battery. So we just have to have some water and to heat it, to have hot water. And that's it. We do have good shower like this. Yeah, Norway with a bicycle. It will be cheaper. How about the LPG conversion? The Forester are pretty well known for the LPG version, and I didn't wanted one because it takes a lot of space in the trunk, and it's just like the turbo. It's another system you can have trouble with. Especially LPG is pretty specific. I can't work on this stuff. So even if it's cheaper, and I just didn't want it, one in the one. Hi Robert. Yes, we are back in France, obviously. I need to reach out to you on WhatsApp. Sorry. But yes, we are in France. Wasn't trip in Norway also full? Yeah, everything in Norway is pretty expensive. So if you go to Norway, get some food, some gas, everything you can bring to Norway and buy it before entering the country, just do it. You will save a lot of money. And it's a long country with a lot of mountain roads, so you don't move fast in Norway and you don't drive a lot of kilometers per day. So we've been warned about this before going to Norway, and we were like, okay, yeah, no, it's okay. But no, really be prepared for this kind of stuff. So bring some food and extra fuel, and you will not be able to cross Norway in 3 days. That's just not possible. Rude. Something I do miss on the Forester is a handle here. I'm gonna put one, that's for sure. Wild camping in Spain was really nice. We were on very beautiful camp spot. We were off season, so we didn't had any trouble with the local police, the Guardia Civil, because it's not really allowed to wild camp in Spain, so we didn't have any trouble and the camp spots were great. So no, Spain was really awesome. We didn't expected much from it, but it was really astonishing. We really liked it. It was a beautiful discovery, beautiful surprise. Wow, already almost 40 minutes of live. No, no. Spain is very, very large. Actually, it's a large country. And just like in most of country nowadays, people are all concentrated into cities. So if you go out of the cities, you will always find nice quiet spots without too many people. So yeah, no problem finding camp spots. Yeah, you can have bad weather in Spain, and it was very. We went to Spain for the good weather actually, so we were really like finger crossed. Please, just some sun and no rain, and we were very lucky about that because even going to Spain in November, October, yeah, in the end of the year we had beautiful weather. It wasn't really hot, but sunny days and no rain, and that was a game changer. We really appreciate it. Breakdown insurance. So if there is a problem, yeah, I have like the biggest insurance I can have for my car, so the more expensive one as well. And I also insured the thing in the car. So if someone, because we have the drone, we have cameras, the laptops, we have a lot of gear. So if someone steals something from us in the car, is insured to the. I took the highest level as well, so it's a bit expensive, but at least I'm. It's a peace of mind. Peace of mind. Sorry for the pronunciation. The brake problem and the radiator, the only problems you had on this trip. Yep. Just a small leak on the radiator, so I changed it when we were back to France. The calipers keep going wrong, I'm gonna change them. I just cracked my windscreen. And yeah, that's it. That's it. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, insurance is really, really expensive, but with this kind of trip, I just had to get the best one. I love to make fun of Land Rover's guy because of the reliability of the cars. So yeah, Subaru is it's a good Overland rig actually, even with all the weight. My electricity setup. Yeah, I also have videos about that. I have an auxiliary battery on the back, on the spare tire well. Yep, aux battery with battery isolator. So when I'm driving, the aux battery is charging, and I have several USB plugs and 12 volts lighter plugs, so I can I can charge the batteries on the back of the car. I also have power inverter for big plugs you usually have at home. So in terms of electricity, we're good. The only problem if we stay for 2 days at the same camp spot, it's a small battery on the back, so I have a solar panel I just bought. I need to plug it. So for several days at the same camp spot without moving, I can just fold out the solar panel to charge the battery. Yeah, because we use a lot our computers a lot, and that needs a lot of electricity, a lot of energy. And I also have the fridge that is running 24/7. But yeah, I do have videos about it, about my aux battery installation, and it's working well so far, no problem. good setup. The overall setup of the forester is working well for us. Pretty nice. And the kitchen robot is still going strong. Uh, just love it. Yeah, fridge can be pretty expensive as well. Looks like everything is expensive anyway. You should be ready that in May in Altai there must be snow at altitude. Okay. Okay, snow in Altai in May. I will write this down to be prepared. Yeah, for long-term traveling, you just can't be in the region at the perfect time. So yeah, we'll have bad weather sometimes, I guess. Warm hat and jackets, yeah. For sure. It's getting freezing in the car. Yeah. I'm pretty excited about 2020 adventure. I feel like our adventure this year was like the warm up, and next year will be in the, you know, in the real deal. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be nice. Okay, so we're almost at 1 hour of live. Um, if you don't have any more questions, I might end this live. What height did you drop in Europe? I'm not sure I understand your question, Pavel. Like the maximum altitude I was with the Forester. Man, honestly, I don't really know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I try to remember if I saw a sign or something. Yeah, I think we went above 2,000 meters, but I don't really remember. Sorry, I don't remember, but I think, yeah, we went above 2,000 meters, I guess, yeah. I'm not really the best to record numbers and stuff like this. But yeah, in Central Asia there is a crazy altitudes, and we'll see how the forester is going and how we're going. I'll guess the highest altitude I've been by foot while hiking is 3,400 by feet, by foot. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know if the computer of the car will um, calculate and adjust the combustion without too much oxygen in the air. I don't really know. I know it's problem with diesel cars. Maybe I need to do some research about it. Sometimes I don't really heavily rise uphill, yep. We'll see. That will be a nice video to record how the Forester goes going uphill. That's a video. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end this live. It's almost an hour. It was a real pleasure talking to you. It's always a real pleasure. I hope you appreciate the videos, all the work. I try to be as active as possible on Facebook, on Instagram, and obviously on YouTube. I also try to be active on Patreon, getting exclusive writing, videos, and photos. I hope, especially for Pavel here, I hope you like the extra content. It's a ton of work, and right now, just after the live, I'm gonna get back to work and edit videos. But I always appreciate your feedback, and when I see all of you guys here asking questions, being interested, and telling me that you appreciate the work, it's the most powerful thing you can say to me. And sometimes I'm not really in a good mood to work, to edit, to film, but those kind of talking with you is what keeps me motivated. So I really appreciate. Thank you all for the strong support over almost 2 years now. It's a good experience having a great community like this. It's just awesome. Thank you guys. I will work even harder in 2020 to get even more content, even more content quality. So I try to make this good. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next week, next Wednesday, next Friday. See you guys. Thank you all. Thank you, Pavel.